What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode with Mom and Papa Joe. It's that time of the year, turkey time. We're going to give you an awesome idea to make sure that your Thanksgiving meal is one of your best. Let's check this out. All right, folks. Like I said, turkey time. What I've got here is an awesome turkey breast. Let's see. We're looking at almost 8 pounds. All right, for 14 bucks. So that's a very good price. This is perfect if you've got a smaller family. Perfect if you're not really into turkey, but love turkey sandwiches like Mom and I. Let's get this to the sink, rinsed and dried off. From the breast side, she looks beautiful. But then as you flip her over, there's part of the backbone. That's the neck. And then where they remove the wings are kind of beat up. What we're gonna do tonight, this evening, is we're going to inject this and then do a simple salt brine, overnight salt brine, and we'll cook this tomorrow. Something I've never used before, folks. I've seen it so many times over the years and have never bothered to even think about using it. I'm not going to even try to pronounce that last name. I'm thinking I might only use about half of this. So I'm going to pour it about half out. This injection kit comes with a little hypo, a little needle. We've got about 7 to 8 ounces of injection, and we've got almost 7 pounds of meat. There's no right or wrong way to inject. You just want to make sure that you spread this throughout this entire breast. So just so happen to be sitting in this position, and that's where I'll start. I'm just going to apply light pressure on my plunger as I move this around. I don't want to inject large amounts in any one area, so I'm just moving this around, trying to create as few holes as possible. When I'm done, I'll rub it closed. All right, folks, here's the last of it. I'm gonna dry off the skin a little bit, and we're gonna do just a little dry brine. Kosher salt on the inside. She doesn't want to stand up. Already we're drawing some moisture between that injection and the skin. This is going to go into the fridge, and we shall see you tomorrow. It's been almost 24 hours, and our breasts have been out the fridge, coming to room temperature for a good hour. So last night it kept tipping over, and I remembered I had this little chicken stand that I used to keep it standing up, and it worked perfectly. So we're not going to do any rinsing or anything. You can see it's dried out quite a bit. We're just going to go straight into seasoning. And we're going to be seasoning with something very simple today. I found this a couple of weeks ago. I've been using it quite frequently, and I love it. It's got a nice savory taste, large and chunky granules, and is not very salty. We've got plenty of salt on here. We've got that injection in there. So we want to season this very well. Let's hit some on the inside, and you can see all those good herbs. Based on how dry it is, you may have to moisturize a little bit. So I'm just going to grab some of the drainage and just moisturize to make sure our rubs stick. Once again, not a whole lot of salt in this. What you're seeing, large chunks of garlic. You're seeing some parsley, a little black pepper. One thing I do want on here, though, is some additional black pepper. Do a little cleanup, and we're going to head outside, get our Traeger going. All right, sports fans, we're going to be giving away a box of these pecan pellets. Awesome pellets. They're a little more expensive, but using our codes that I'll place in the description box, you're going to be able to get a nice discount. But we're going to be giving away a box of these. Perfect for this time of year. Thanksgiving coming up. We've got the holidays coming up. They're really special. They're going to add to whatever protein you're using to cook them with. 100% pecan pellets, no fillers. We're going to be choosing a comment, so be sure to like and comment on this video. And I need a refill. This box is history. So we're gonna let this preheat, come back out here and drop some meat on the grill. All right, folks, we are preheated. 225. Let's get this girl on. And that rack is just to make ease of movement simpler. We're only gonna go super smoke for maybe a half an hour. Then we're gonna come crank this up to 300 to try to render the skin, get us a nice bite through. And we're gonna take this all the way to 162, 163 or so. Come back in a half hour. All right, folks, we just took it off the super smoke and cranked it up to 300 degrees. I don't expect to see much, but let's take a quick look. It's looking good. Lots of moisture on the outside. I'll come back out here at 300, come back out here in 45 minutes to an hour or so and probably hit this with just a little duck fat spray. Loving the way it looks. Right, an hour at 300. Let's see what we're working with. Man, and we're getting, that skin is starting to render. I want to see that backside. Now I'm going to crank it up to 350. Let's see if I can't get a temperature. We're talking 131. I'm going to crank it up to 350 and give it maybe 20 to 30 minutes. Come back and get another check. But we're close. All right, folks, we've given that another half hour. Oh, that did the trick right there. Oh, yeah. We're going to call this good, man. 164, and we're going to pull it out of here. We've given this about 15 minutes to rest, man. Looks really good. And I'll tell you, you see we've got some dressing on the bottom here. Mama had the bright idea of resting this on this rack in a pot of dressing that she made. And so a lot of the drippings went into that dressing. Oh my goodness. Let's see about getting some slices here. Oh, it cuts well. Mm-hmm. There you go, Mom.
Thank you.
It's turkey skin, folks. Got a nice chew to it. Mm-hmm. Not rubbery. And that's that high heat finish. Wow, look at the juices coming out of here.
It's delicious.
Mm-hmm. Folks, no need to talk about these juices. It was injected. That butter from that tonus is real delicious. Like I said, some dressing, some greens,
sweet potatoes,
and some sweet potatoes that Mama threw together really quick. This is about as traditional as we're going to get for Thanksgiving, folks. Doesn't get much simpler than that, guys and gals. Don't forget, folks, drop a comment in the comment section. We're going to number them and then draw a random number, and that individual will get a box of that awesome pecan pellets. Really, really good with just about anything you put it on. I want to thank you guys and gals as usual for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe. We really appreciate it. Be on the lookout for another video coming very soon. And as always, Mom and I want you guys to take care of yourselves, love each other, and we'll see you when we see you. Holla!